So the nasal zone, I've narrowed down to a pretty narrow frequency range, and that's between 1.5K and 2K. And that is where you get this sound.
On the side of the road now, we evolve and we implode too.
It's where you get that extra nasal, tinny sort of quality.
With asteroids and aliens every turn. Oh.
And if you've watched any of my mixing videos in the past, you know that on my voice, I almost always do a pretty drastic cut right in this 2K range. So I think on this vocal, right around 1.8K is about the best spot. And then I'm going to start I'm going to start neutral, and then I'm going to slowly make a cut and notice how much warmer the vocal gets and how much better it seems to fit in the mix.
The novelty of her. There's a page I ripped out. All the words
so much warmer, right?
Down, they're gone now.
So there's with it slightly boosted.
There's a wound in my mind. Is that her car on the side of the road now? We evolve and we implode too. With asteroids and aliens every turn.
Now for this, I think I'm going to put the Q. I don't think I'm going to make quite as much of a cut, and then I'm going to put the Q this way. That way it also levels this off a bit so it's not as isolated. That way it does a nice cut all the way down to like 1.5K and even up into the 2.5K range, and I think that sounds good.
Oh, the novelty of her.
Just go a little more.
There's a page I ripped out. All the way.
I like that. So we are starting to get a much cleaner, much warmer, and less harsh and less of that nasal quality. Let's listen now to what this vocal sounds like when I bypass it and when I turn the EQ back on. So here's with it off.
She wrote down, they're gone now.
There's on.
There's a wound in my mind. Is that her car on the side of the road now?
Do you notice how it almost sounds like there's more high end? As if we like boosted the high end, but we didn't even boost anything up here, or at least not yet. Isn't that interesting? It's perceptually, your ears perceive the sound as being brighter and being cleaner, when in reality, you didn't boost anything in the high end, you simply cut and got rid of some of these harsh frequencies in this mid-range here. And so that's a powerful thing to remember, is that I would say before you go and try and boost everything, focus first on the problems that you want to get rid of. Maybe your vocal sounds too harsh. Make a cut in this 1K to 2K range. Maybe it sounds too boxy. Make a cut in this 250 to 600 hertz range. If it's too warm and too boomy, make a cut in this range. And then, once you've cleaned it up, then you can go ahead and make some boosts. So there it is, my friend. That is the nasal zone and how to go about EQing it.